this video, we'll compare 3 of the Coral lounges at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport's international departures to see which one is most worth it. All 3 lounges are accessible if you have a lounge membership, but you can also purchase a one-time entrance ticket, and for that we'll put a link in the description box. Now, there are 3 Coral lounges available, all with different amenities. The Coral Cosmo lounge at gate C2A, Finest Business Cocoon lounge at gate C1A, and the Coral Finest Business Class lounge at gate D1. As a bonus, we also try to enter the 4th lounge that they have, which is an exclusive first class lounge, but that's for the end of the video. The first lounge we'll show you is the Coral Finest Business Class lounge in D1, and this can be described as the family or group friendly one. This lounge is divided into a south wing and a north wing, and we'll start in the south wing. This is where you find these comfortable couches and seats with views of the airport's courtyard. Now, why is this a family-friendly one? Well, they offer these separate rooms for 5 or more people, and there's even a specific family room for kids. One of the biggest perks of the Coral Lounge is that they offer complimentary 15-minute massages. Free massage.
Free massage.
All you need to do is request to be put on the waiting list upon check-in, and you'll receive a card and you'll be called when they're ready. In the corner of the lounge, you can find the drinks area with tea, a fountain soda machine, and coffee. Right next to it, you'll find a bar with all kinds of alcohol and a selection of cocktails that are complimentary. Time to check out and talk about the food. The food is set up in a buffet, and there are hot and cold dishes available with some classic Thai options as well as some Western options. The food varies throughout the day, but you'll also find some hot and cold food. And even dessert choices with fruit. Next up, we're checking out the North Wing, which features the toilets, and these were very clean and also very spacious. There are also free-to-use showers, but you need to request access at the reception. Also a nice addition is that they have a so-called quiet room that you can book. Overall, it's a very solid lounge with good food and lots of seating. If we have to be nitpicky, we don't like that they have a soda fountain machine, as most lounges offered bottled or canned drinks. The amount of power outlets that worked were also sparse, and the view is not amazing. But if you're traveling with a group or as a family, the special areas are definitely very nice to have, so we would recommend the lounge in that case. But the other 2 lounges promise even more facilities, so let's go check those out. So we made it to the sea pier, and which lounge are we visiting right now?
We are going to the Coral Cosmo lounge, another coral one, and it's supposed to be good, so let's find out. It's not this one.
The second lounge is indeed the Coral Cosmo lounge at gate C2A, and its location feels a bit hidden away. This lounge can be described as the one for active travelers and plane spotters. Let's see why. First, we were again welcomed by friendly staff, and we were quite surprised when we saw this sign. So, let's have a look. The lounge itself is fairly spacious, more stylishly decorated than the previous one, and it comes with plenty of individual seating. We visited at a quiet time and really enjoyed the quiet lounge. But the real eye-catcher here is looking outside and seeing the airplanes. That's what every lounge should have and makes it a top-tier lounge if you ask us. Just sitting there and watching the planes. To help us celebrate lounges with plane views, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. As for the seats, they were comfy and they did come with more power outlets available. And if that's not enough, just as in the previous lounge, you can sign up for a free massage.
Free massage.
This lounge also features a tea area, a water and coffee corner, and also another bar with lots of drinks on tap and cocktails. For the food, it was very similar as in the previous lounge, and it makes sense that they offer the same food in all their lounges. There's one big improvement here though, and that is that the soda comes in cans instead of from the tap.
Then on a mission for food.
We got some Chinese chicken rice. Got some chicken with brown sauce, pesto spinach, and a yogurt berry bowl. Let's try it out. Food's really good. Like I say, it's really good.
Now, remember that sign? Let's have a look at the facilities. First up, this lounge actually has a gym. Yes, better equipped than some of the hotels we visited, and it comes with plain views. There are also toilets available and showers, which you'll probably want if you use that gym. They also have something called the Coral Chambers, which are these private rooms that you can book, and they also showed us a private office with desk and chair, a private relax room, and lastly, a private family room. They are supposedly free of charge, but keep in mind it's first come, first serve if it's busy. Overall, we find this to be a very good lounge with all of these facilities and a generally nice atmosphere. The one minor downside of this lounge, well, it's located at the C gates, but we needed to be at the E gates, which is at least a 15-minute high-speed walk away. But now we gotta run, because boarding started already, and it's a 15-minute walk. But before we board our plane, let's try out one more lounge and attempt to review the first class lounge. The next lounge is the Coral Finest Cocoon Lounge, and this one is the one with the private cinema. Yes, you heard that right. It's located right across the Cosmo lounge at gate C1, as you can see here. When you enter the lounge, it really feels like you're stepping into a lounge. It's really nicely decorated with plenty of seating around, and the seats were comfortable too. Sadly, there are no views of the planes here, but you do have the option to look at all the passengers passing by in the terminal. Now, food-wise, again, the options are all very similar with plenty of cold and hot options, and it's really the same as in the other two lounges. Fun fact, for the drinks they have a soda machine and canned drinks, so best of both worlds. And just as in the other two lounges, there's a bar available where you can order alcoholic drinks and cocktails. The Coral Cocoon also comes with free-to-use showers upon request, plus, as always,
Free massage.
Free massage.
there are also toilets inside the lounge. And lastly, they also have the Coral Chambers, a private bedroom available for an extra fee. But here is the moment you've all been waiting for. A private cinema. Yes, this lounge offers a private cinema room for you to use during your visit. You do have to request it and put your name on the list, and then you'll get to use the room for 1 hour for free. It includes these super comfortable chairs that can recline, and a private fridge with drinks and some snacks. We've never seen a lounge with a free-to-use cinema before, and it was a great addition to our lounge visit. The views outside could be better, as we do love to watch those planes, but besides that, we really like this lounge. After visiting these 3 lounges, it's tough to choose an overall winner. All of them can be worth it depending on what you're looking for. Our personal favorite has to be the Cocoon Lounge, as that private cinema is a really unique bonus that we've never seen in a lounge before. The Cosmo Lounge is also a big contender with their private rooms and gym. And if we would be traveling in a group or with family, then the Finest Business Class Lounge would be the pick. Which one would you choose? Now, before we forget, it's bonus time, as there is one more Coral branded lounge available, which is the First Class Lounge, located right next to the Finest Business Class Lounge near gates D1. Now, we did try and enter this lounge, but this one is only accessible by having a business or first class flight, or if you pay 5,500 baht per person. Now, is that worth it? We'd say no. After further investigation, it's basically just a private lounge area that is connected to the Finest Business Class Lounge. There should be an a la carte menu, but that's apparently not always available, and apart from a small separate buffet, your hot food comes from the other lounge anyway. So our tip, just go to one of the 3 lounges that we tried out and save that extra bit of money for your next trip. That's it, we showed you all of the Coral lounges at Bangkok's international departures. Which one should we try next? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!
Thank you, Cocoon. Naar links.